Ayo. Apparently, because technically this was my other half of the episode, my first half of the episode just didn't download and/or record, so I guess I'll just have to explain some things as we go along. I don't know what happened, but yeah, we'll figure it out. We just gotta wait to boot in, shouldn't be much longer. Pax has his own things to do today. He's uploading some videos, locking some stuff up. So basically, as I was trying to explain in the first half of this episode before it got gone, we created, remember from the last episode, we turned crude oil into plastic, into rubber, but the plastic and rubber also comes with residue, which we turned into fuel, which is being stored over there as emergency use, and we're going to use it to run these generators, fuel generators, yeah, which completely takes over everything. Just a lot of room, a lot of stuff to do stuff. So yeah, and I want to go check how much fuel we're actually making per minute so we can make the equivalent amount of generators for it. So let's go do that real quick. And yeah, this little storage right here can run everything here without the generators being used for about, I don't know, almost 8 hours. Can store up to 8 hours of fuel, I think. So it's gonna be nice. So that'll be our backup, because once I figure out the actual math for the generators, I'm gonna let these just fill up so we can have a backup fuel just in case we run out of power and/or blow a fuse. Also, we have a jetpack now because we've been containing some of the fuel. Alright, as I was saying, crude oil goes in, actually not crude oil, residue comes in, goes out here as fuel. So 80 times 4, just do this quick. 80 times 3 actually, my bad. Times 3, 240, divided by 12. Means we can have 20 generators, because the generators consume 12 per minute, so that means we can have 20 generators. Let's go. 4, 8. Let's see real quick what we got here. So we can have 20 of these. 4. It's like, jetpack is a bit glidey. It takes me a while to get used to it. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Alright, we should be using the exact same amount as we should be making the same amount as we're using, so that should be fine. What did I say, 240 it was going in? So we can check just this pipeline real quick and make sure it's just using 240 per minute. 300, wait for it. It just needs a minute, I think. Yeah. 240, it's resting around there. That's good. So yeah, now we have a lot of power to mess around with. That's gonna be nice. Wow, it really just kind of noisy over here. Let's change the graphics a little bit. Maybe we can get a bit better graphics in here. Video, medium. Let's just do that. There we go. That's better. Get a slight bit more quality. So, what do we want to do now with this? Now that we have a lot of fuel. Not a lot of fuel, but we have a lot of power, which technically that means we do have a lot of fuel. I want to see how full it is up top, because it goes from top to bottom. I'm also going to need to make a valve, so I don't think this is going to be enough room. See if I can fit this in real quick. Organization, production, logistics, valve, bingo. This is gonna be our main on and off switch for emergency fuel probably. And I'll just do this, and then we'll just run this like so, I think. Like this. Just try to organize this up a little bit. Alrighty, fuel should be good. Now, I don't think these should be filling up anymore, that top one, so I'll check that in a second. But right now it's on a flow method that, what's it called? Should do half and half, but still fuel the generators, I think. Might just have to turn one of the generators off. Theoretically speaking, also this should be the last buffer to be filled, so let's see what this is at. We're draining a lot, so that means it's moving. That means there's a bunch of these that need to be filled up still. Yep. I think it was one of the bottom ones that had issues, or not issues, but we changed it out so we can get a lot of fuel out of here. This thing's holding. See how much fuel's going in this. Basically nothing. But it's also dropping down from here out bottom. So let's check the bottom ones real quick. I think these ones are the empty. Oh, these are full. Wow. That one's the half empty. Makes sense, not gonna lie though. Still evening them out. Technically we can make an overflow method, which would be nice, but that's gonna be later. I think it takes a while to make those. Let's just check up on here real quick one more time, see what we can do. Still got a lot of space right here and over there. We can use that to our advantage soon. These things are just cranking them along. Half full, not maxed out, perfect. Still getting that 480 line out of plastic and rubber. So that means there's 240 of each resource per minute. Actually, you get a bit more plastic. Wait, no, do you? No, we get the same amount. We're good. Let's check out another recipe while we're at it for these. See what we can do with crude oil. So we'll just search up. Residue. Huh. Plastic. These are the ones that we're using at the moment. We can just make pure oil residue here, I think. No, no. That's resin. What can we do with resin real quick? Oh yeah, I guess we also can just make pure heavy oil residue. I heard the intro in the background. Just someone else is over there. This booth is playing it. Oh god. Always messing around with me, I guess. Resin. Polymer resin. What can we do with it? Literally nothing right now. What can we do with petroleum coke? Petroleum coke. I think that's another recipe. It's yeah, we can use it to fuel power plants, which might be smart, but I don't like doing that. What can we do with it though? I thought there was something to do with it. Compacted coal to make turbo fuel. Technically, we can turn our... Yeah, we can make turbo fuel if we want to. But I think that's going to be later. Also, we can start to overclock our coal machines. We can do better coal, but that's going to take too long, I think. So, trying to think, what can we do real quick? Well, we can build that side compartment for the, come on, let me out here. For the, fuel reservoir. Shouldn't take that long. Feels so nice just to fly around right now. If you like to do the spam jump, it actually is more efficient for some reason. I don't know why. So, alright. Also, we still take no damage for some reason. Yeah. Alrighty, let's get to building, I guess. Switch around. Go to build plate 1. I feel like I actually had more. Didn't I have a build? There it is. But we need more concrete, so let's just go get that. This place is starting to be pretty industrial. I also have to fix that. That is ugly. I'll do that in my off time. So that's kind of a boring time lapse. Give me that concrete. See, I would overclock this. But there's no point with me to do that because I rarely come over here to get concrete, and when I do, it's already filled up, so. Cool. Also running a little bit low on jetpack fuel, so I'll grab just a little bit more, which I made from there. Alrighty. Let me get on this rock. A little bit of lag. Alright. 2. Actually, yeah, this needs to be a 1, so we'll go wall up. Change the zoop mode. Let's see, how high can we get here? Wow, this is 21 meters tall. Wow, that is really tall. That's going to be a huge thing to deal with later. I'm going to keep with basic design because just for now. But when we move over to a new spot in our base, like I think I'm going to build another base, I'll change up the design just because we're in this one spot and I kept it all the same. I'm going to keep it the same. Yeah, we need more beams. Great, not beams, but steel, which thank God is really close. Where is it? Here it is. Can't really hold that much. What do we have that we can get rid of? I guess nothing really. We need all these. Let's check if we can get more storage out of the MAM. I don't think we can at the moment, but we'll take a look. Move the mic a bit closer. It's probably a bit better. Alrighty, let's grab this. Yoink. Up one more. There it is. Up. 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 This is kind of easy to build. Maybe I might time lapse this part, even though it's kind of no use. These are really fast buildings. I'll probably have to do the same thing to the other side when I do a giant battery backup. Please tell me that's right. I don't know if that's right. Yeah, no, that's not right. Alright, we can fix that easily. Unless this is too much. Yeah, that one's too much. Well, they really did a good job on the sky. It's pretty beautiful. Probably easier if I start from top to bottom. Yeah, that's way easier. Alrighty. Technically, I can just make this entire portion glass. That'd be kind of cool, now that I think about it. This sidewall is just going to be glass. I like that idea more. Even though this is going to be slightly more expensive, but I'm not in the mood to care that it's a bit more expensive. We got the time, we have the materials, we have the machines, so pretty simple. A little bit further. Lock it down. Yeah, I'm really disappointed in myself that I didn't record yesterday, or the first part of this episode. I was doing a lot of work, and then I look over, I'm just like, where's the recording? It's gone. Didn't record at all, and any more beams. Great. But yeah, I was really disappointed in myself. I felt like a complete idiot, which I was. But basically, didn't really miss anything. If you guys were wondering, I worked on, Pax wasn't here. Actually, someone did join for like a little bit, but not really important. I just built that foundation for the generators, hooked up a couple, and also fiddled with the coal generator because it was having a little bit of issues due to lack of water. Yeah, I'm taking damage from that thing, but I don't really care at the moment. Not like I'm taking the actual damage for some reason. That looks really cool. Alright, need glass here though. That is right? Yeah. Why is this? Oh, I see. That should be easy to fix. A little bit of fixaroonies. Boom. Boom. I think within next week, I'm going to see if I can get some other people to join me in this game, because Pax has mostly been having to fiddle with his own stuff, and it's always good to have someone to play with. Otherwise, just like, oh, you're doing this all by yourself, and it's like, it gets kind of boring. Not really boring, but just kind of gets sad. Like, for the first... Oh, wait, I'm not doing that right. The first time I played this game, I played it all by myself, and it was not bad. I spent like 1,000 hours on it, even though most of that was like, I'd say a good 600 hours were just AFK time because I needed all the resources, and that was my spaghetti base, which I could boot up and we can check it out, but I think we might do that once I'm done here. That'd be kind of cool. Check out the spaghetti. Get the spagoot. Oh yeah, that looks good. We have room in here to get out, right? No, not right here. Where do I have a spot that I can just... I think right here is a good spot, little doorway. Walls, we'll just get ourselves a little door. Can I get through? There we go. Just took a second, and then we'll find some foundations that'll fit it nicely. It's just a one, right? Yeah, boom. Perfect. Doesn't interfere with anything else, no clipping. Gives us direct access to our fuel line. So we can either switch to main power and or emergency power. The cool thing is, let's say this just ticks off, and this is not using any resources, right? Barely anything, it's just adding to it slightly, but that's no issue. See if I can just shut it completely off. I need these to fill, though. Oh god, I'm gonna need to turn off a couple of those generators to get it to fill, but that's another task for another day. And why is there a hole here? Don't know why. Just fix it real quick. And I'm gonna probably build a little, take off my glasses, build a little battery holder spot somewhere, like a battery compartment. Because we got our fluid compartment here. See where we can put our batteries. Our sweet, succulent AA batteries. Where do we want to set those? I don't really want to put it in this space because this space is meant to be factories. That's just an exception because the machines are right there and power can be just moved anywhere else. Could put it in the void, but that'd be kind of cool. Where do I actually want to set this battery? I could... where's a good spot for this? Because I want the battery pack to be kind of big. So... that's kind of cool. Just like shows like a little arch holding up all the supports. I didn't even think about that. Now it looks like I don't have to build anything. I've already got this resource pod. They do have a little bit of resources laying down. Just grab them real quick. Why not? Where do we want to set the battery pack? Got nodes right there. We got a node right there. That's coal, so not here. I kind of want also be close by, but I guess it doesn't. Also, batteries are really easy to turn on and off, so... I really want to keep it really close to these generators. That's my issue. So where can I set it? That'll be not bad. Oh, MAM's done. We can check what's on it. See if there's anything we can get. Ah, nothing. Where do we want it? I really just want to throw it in the void. Ooh, that would be bad if I died. Autosave, yoink. Wait for the autosave to come in. We can reduce a bit of lag if we stop moving before the autosave. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna place batteries under here.